Come on in the room, guys. Come on in the room. I know we've been on this Anton Daniels and Micca situation, but hey, this was a situation that she caused when she decided to go on this damn press tour, not understanding the way the internet works, honey. This is these folks' job. So they spend time looking up your shit, okay? Listen, Anton Daniels just ended Micca's marriage with this evidence, and we missed it the entire time. It was right in front of our faces, and we missed it. But y'all, I am going to bring you up to speed. This is terrible. Anton has now since deleted or edited out this portion of the video. In fact, when I checked an hour ago, the video was unavailable, but luckily somebody screen recorded it, y'all. Let's get into it. Let's get those likes up. Make sure you guys are subscribed, and let's get into it.
She don't miss nothing, got the scoop on lock. Spilling all the tea while it's still too hot. Lakeysha Keysha, queen of the plot. Hit that bell, cause the tea don't stop.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Got the scoop on lock, spilling all the tea while it's still too hot.
Okay, guys. So as you guys can see my thumbnail, this is partially what I'm going to get into. And there's a lot to cover here. So I want to start with, I'm going to start with this video right here. Because if you guys can go back to the time that Anton and Corey got into it, right? This was that same day. No, I'm sorry. This would have been that evening. Now, as you guys can see, this is his panel. As you can see, the guys are, you know, they're going forward without him. Micca is not there. But what you're going to see is you're going to see in a couple of seconds or so, Anton is going to pop up on the screen. Now, he should be coming relatively soon. Now, Anton has since edited this video, but the reason that I'm showing you guys this is because this is now on his, well, it's been on his channel, but a good portion of the video is gone. Okay, you see Anton. Okay, he's
right on time.
Okay, so Anton has now arrived to the party. Keep in mind, this is the same day, but now we're into the night in which him and Corey Holcomb got into it. Remember, Micca was there. In my previous video, Anton said Micca flew out. She didn't fly out the day of. It was 2 days or so before, because he was there. Now, let's get into this, and just so you guys can understand that Anton has now been introduced to the Room 9 group, because he just pretty much got on camera.
What up, though?
What's happening? What's happening?
I'm still setting up. I'm just getting into the hotel.
Okay.
What do y'all want to know? Go ahead, get your questions out.
Man, I told you should have already had the conversation rolling, man. Y'all waiting on orders.
Okay. I'm not going to play this. I just want to show it to you guys because I'm going to show it from another angle in which you're going to be able to tell that he edited this video. So this is Anton just setting up. He's letting them know, look, I'm just setting up. I am, you know, I just got in or whatever. He's in his hotel. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to move the video along. Okay. Because you guys see Anton, he's, you know, he'll say something from time to time. And he's really talking about the situation between him and Corey, which I don't want to talk about that no more. But you're going to see Anton disappear off of the screen. And when I say disappear, I shouldn't say disappear. He's going to turn his camera off. Okay, so let's kind of fast forward. His camera is going to go off. Okay. You see Anton right here, right? You see, I can turn it on. He's there, but his camera is off.
All for your super chats. We appreciate you. We appreciate your support of the show and your
okay. So pay attention to Anton's camera. He's there. You see Anton Daniels, but his camera is off. Okay. He comes back on, I think, for a little while. He goes back off. So generally when people turn off their camera, they're doing something. A lot of times I'll turn mine off just like I just did, and I had to blow my nose. Okay, y'all don't need to see me blow my nose. So generally when people go off camera, it's because they're doing something that they don't want you to see. You don't need to see. So his camera is off. What's going on? We don't know what's going on, but what we do know is Micca pops out. Micca is there. So this is Anton's hotel room, right? Suddenly he's off camera, and I believe that either she was, I don't know, but we know he turned off the camera. So I don't want to speculate as to why he turned off the camera. Whatever it was, he turned the camera off. But here comes Micca now.
Something that's saying like, oh, this is showing how I like you. People give gifts all the time, and then they bop you upside your head behind closed doors.
Facts.
Shit.
But what I'm saying is, you was visually having a hard time just expressing.
That's not true.
That you wanted to do that. If you had the money, you would do something good for your man.
She has the money.
That's not true.
You're assuming she's broke.
I'm not assuming she broke.
Hey, look like you.
That didn't look through on us, huh?
What is your hair doing, Micca? You look like you just.
What's up, girl?
Now, if you guys are listening to the panel, they're like, girl, what happened to you? Why your hair look like that? You look like, girl, you look like either you were sleeping, you just look a little bit razzled. You know, like I may look a little bit razzled. It's Friday. At least I took a bath and I exfoliated, but this is Micca's job. She says she makes between $2,000 and $3,500 a month, but she is in the hotel of the man that is paying her, and everybody is speculating something that's going on. Look at this panel. Look at the panel.
They said you had the Glock out, bro. That's what the street said.
You on mute, Micca.
You on mute, Micca.
So Micca, okay. So this brings more context to what I was saying. Remember when I said Anton went off camera? Okay, he went off camera, but now that we know, because Micca doesn't know that she's muted, he also muted. But this all happened right before Micca came on camera. What was going on that we couldn't see? Because we see now Micca in his hotel room, her hair messed up. Where is her makeup? Why does she look drunk? It looks unprofessional if she says that this is a business relationship and that they're not friends. She has no lip stuff on. She looks like she's been sleeping somewhere.
That's what the street saying. They say you was the shooter, bro.
I was the what?
You was the shooter. Man.
In the comments, they say, Micca, why your hair messy? Everybody is pretty much saying the same thing. Like, girl, what's up with you? Why do you look like that?
I'm just letting you know what the street's saying. I'm out here in the LA streets right now.
You shot the sheriff.
Yeah, they were like, man, Micca was the shooter, cuz.
No, and I just came upstairs.
Oh, yeah. What to do, my G?
Your take on it, Micca.
Huh?
What's your take on it?
Take on what? The topic?
It was wild. Like,
okay, so I'm going to fast forward because I'm painting a picture here, guys. Stay with me. This is the video from Anton's channel. Y'all can go check it out yourself. But I'm going to skip through. As you guys can see, I'm at the mark of 4 hours, 4 hours, a minute, and 4 seconds. This is where this is, okay? I'm actually going to fast forward it because all we're seeing is Micca and then Anton to pop up on camera, and we are at the end, okay? We're at the end. That's it. The reason that I needed to show you guys that is because Anton edited out this video, and I mean, I ain't mad at him. I mean, if I was, looking crazy like him and Micca, I would have edited it out too. But somebody actually got the full clip before he actually edited it. So one of our fellow YouTubers, House of Hypocrites, actually got this video before Anton actually edited it out. And the reason that I needed to show y'all the real video simply was because it's been edited, okay? Now, let's kind of walk through his video because he makes some very, very interesting statements regarding some other edited images that Micca edited. And I'm going to take y'all to the internet where you can see the actual picture, and then you'll see the one that she edited when she went on that show, Talk Perspectives. Now, you're going to see this video. This is the unedited video. Remember, I just showed you another form of this video, but it had been edited toward the end.
Hey, look like you. What is your hair doing? Because you look like you just.
What's up, girl?
Y'all did this nice.
They said you had the Glock out, bro. What the street saying?
You on mute, Micca.
You on mute, Micca.
That's what the street saying. They said you was the shooter, bro.
I was the what?
You was the shooter. Man, I'm just letting you know what the streets saying. I'm out here in the LA streets right now. And,
You shot the sheriff.
yeah, they were like, man, Micca was the shooter, cuz.
No, and I just came upstairs. No.
Now, as y'all can see, this is similar to the video I just showed you, but keep watching because you're going to see Anton on screen and we're going to hear some noises in the back, which I will relate it to somebody in the shower. But if you guys go back to his original video, he edited that out.
And I just came upstairs. No, and I just came upstairs.
Y'all might be wondering why I played that 3 times, because you got to have an eye for this shit. When you offer information out of guilt so you can get ahead of it and control the narrative, you do something called a confession leak. So what the fuck you saying, House of Hypocrites? She know that the perception of her being in Anton Daniels' room at 2 to 3 a.m. in the morning is not going to look right because she's somebody's wife and he's somebody's husband. So when she got a chance to actually kind of articulate herself, knowing that she fucking drunk.
She's clearly inebriated. She is, look at her. Like, never met this woman face to face, but she is definitely giving, I had a bottle in my mouth. I mean, alcohol.
Knowing that her hair all fucked up, she did not arrive to Corey Holcomb's studio like that. So she got to this confession leak because it looked wrong, because it is wrong. And that guilt made her try to get in front of this narrative when somebody asks why she's in Anton Daniels' room. This wasn't a big deal because at the time, at this very moment, she's in his room. The panel and the panelists and everybody is so focused on the Anton Daniels and Corey Holcomb. Say it again, or let's go outside. Nobody is honing in on that particular dynamic. Like, bro.
Now let's switch gears because his video is going to get very interesting. One thing I need to show you guys, because he's going to get into it. Check out my boy at House of Hypocrites. I need to show y'all this because it was House of Hypocrites that made me look, because I actually glossed over it. Now, Micca did this interview on Perspectives. I'm giving the title, so if y'all want to go check it out, you can. Look at this image. You see how that image is? There's no hand around Micca's waist, okay? I missed this because I had saw it so many times that I failed to notice. This image is an image that Micca gave to Talk Perspective. Talk Perspective did a wonderful interview, and he didn't search this, this particular image online. And I don't know why he would, because why would Micca edit an image that is readily available online? I don't know. Micca said, why would she not tell her husband about an image that she posted online? I have to change my perspective. At first, I wanted to give Micca the benefit of the doubt, although my woman told me that this woman was lying because she does not move like a married woman. And now there's proof that she showed this guy, I think his name is Orlando. She gave him an edited image. Let's get into it.
My wife would be physically touching, leaning on a married man, leaning on a single man, leaning on another man in a way that suggests, I'm feeling you, I like you. This is really some sort of.
Why do you think that says I'm feeling you?
Even if it doesn't say I'm feeling you, I don't want my wife.
Why do you think?
Yeah.
Why do you think that suggests that?
Okay, so Micca is a freaking liar. Okay, so let me switch gears. You guys have saw that picture. Keep in mind that is the picture that she provided. Orlando did not search this online. And again, it took House of Hypocrites to point this out. Do y'all see Anton's hand on her waist? She edited this picture. Now, tell me how she's innocent here. The comments are saying the same thing that I've been saying for 4-5 months. Anton's bare hand is on this woman's right above her butt. Okay, y'all see it. This is the real image online. If you go and Google Anton and Micca images, it will come up. Why did Micca provide her interviewer with this with this picture, basically as if it was an original picture, then set her lying ass in his face and lied and basically said, why would she put an image online if she didn't tell her husband? Ma'am, why would you provide Orlando with an edited picture? You edited that picture out because the original picture, Anton's hand was on your waist. So you knew it was so inappropriate that you edited that picture. But look at what she said after knowing her lying, manipulative ass had edited out that photo. She edited, the man's hand off of her waist.
I'm feeling you because
okay, let's
hold on. The reason why I'm asking you is I have tons of pictures of our former co-hosts.
Yep.
With the same lean, everything.
But here's the.
You see how this she's lying? She's lying. She says I have the same pose with a former editor, but this is a edited picture. This is not the real picture. I just showed you guys. The real picture is online. This is the real picture. This is Anton's hand on this woman's waist. That's the real picture. Now, let's switch gears again. We're going to jump back into this video because, again, I saw his video and I was like, oh, snap. He right.
And I missed it too at the time. But now I'm like, what the fuck was you doing? Because you just said on Talk Perspective, your obligation days to live on Room 9 is Thursdays and Fridays. This is a Tuesday.
And for me, I'm only on Thursdays and Fridays.
Okay.
Why the fuck you ain't you feel me? How back on a flight, go your ass home. And you said you just got in.
Now, the interesting part, what he's saying is she said on Talk Perspectives what her days were to be on the panel. But the part that, he didn't say in his video is that she had been there for 2 days. And I learned that when I watched Tasha K's unreleased video that's not released, you guys will have to subscribe to be able to watch that video. But this is getting crazy.
Which is a lie. And I'm about to show y'all the Antondaniels for about an hour. was looking off, asking Micca, is she ready?
All right, guys, this is where the shit gets crazy. This part of the video has been edited out. This video does not exist in this form anymore. Now, the reason why House of Hypocrites had it is he had to record it. I just showed you guys, that was the first video that I showed you. This portion of that video is gone. What he is saying is that Anton is having a conversation and he's going to get more into it where you can actually hear water running, you can hear a door close, and it almost looks like Micca has to be in that room. She has to be in that room. So it is left to imagine, like why is she showering in his room if she's not staying there? Something weird is going on. And why did Anton edit this out of his original video?
I'm reading the nigga lips. No, did he? And he's saying, are you ready? Are you ready? Then she gonna jump on the fucking camera to try to say, hey, I just got up. I just came from up. No, the fuck you didn't. You been there.
So what he is saying is Anton, which he deleted this part out, he was asking her, is she ready? But again, this is the only video we have because Anton deleted. I'm sorry, he didn't delete it. He edited the video.
And I just came upstairs. And I just came upstairs.
They're braided, right?
Nigga, I don't give a fuck, nigga. Nigga, my haircut. If my barber ain't talking to me, my hair could be 25 minutes.
That's because they be talking. Them beauticians be chit-chatting.
Hell yeah, them niggas.
So as you can see, he's talking to somebody. Who the hell is he talking to? But then Micca appeared and said, I just came upstairs. Why is she not in her own room?
That's why my hair could be an hour sometimes. I'm like, nigga, shut up.
Nah, listen, I'm from goddamn me.
So the background noise that you guys hear is from the entire panel. So if you guys are wondering what's that noise, because you're hearing the panel, Anton muted himself. He probably thought he was still off of camera, but he wasn't.
Nah, listen, I'm from goddamn me.
At that particular time, he's saying, that's cool. You ready? Right? I mean, she been in the nigga room. She been, so why jump on camera and say, I just came upstairs? You been in the room for an hour. You probably been in the room since he got there because y'all probably only got one room. If I was her husband.
That part. Y'all probably only got one room. What? Why is this woman in this man's room? I would feel so, no, I wouldn't feel because I wouldn't be there. Why are you in a room of a married man? His wife is nowhere in the vicinity. You guys can do this show and you be in your own room. Y'all only supposed to be together in common areas, a restaurant. Maybe y'all went to the lobby to, this is weird.
Husband, I be trying to check into that shit. I'll most definitely be trying to check into that. Then let's not speed past her appearance. She looked inebriated. They both look inebriated. And when Anton Daniel was goddamn pausing and muting and I guess when Anton was disabling his camera, I'm like, shit. The further they got along, it seemed like he getting a little bit more looser. Maybe they were drinking off camera. You feel me? And it's just speculation. Speculation. Out of all the times this woman she got curly hair, right? Big curls. Every time she ever came on camera, her shit ain't all fucked up like that. Even when she go.
He got a point. He got a point. Now listen, y'all see me, I'll have makeup on, I won't have it on. That's just, listen, I ain't insecure. Some people got to do all of this bullshit. This lady ain't never been on camera looking like this. She's always got herself hair, that's kind of who she is.
Oh, do the Tasha K interview the next day. She got on the same goddamn shirt. You feel me? Same little necklace. You feel me? And that is an indication that maybe she showered, right? Because whatever she wore to go meet Corey Holcomb, it wasn't the same shit. Bitch ain't about to wear the same shit for 3 days. I'm sorry. Unless she just like that. But what I'm saying is, if you've been in that goddamn room since he got there, then you're off camera talking to him for about an hour. But when you jump on this bitch saying, "Oh, I just came upstairs," is it fair to me to ask, did she take a shower in that room? Because,
and honestly, what he's saying makes a lot of sense. Why does she feel a need to get on camera and say, "I just came upstairs"? It's giving, I don't know what it's giving, because why the hell are you in his room? But just pay attention, y'all, because this entire video gets weird as F-U-C-K.
The nigga Anton was preparing to jump in the motherfucking shower while she was on screen. You don't believe me?
No.
Okay, he got his own platform going. He got his own thing going. So it should be.
Okay. Y'all see Anton walking in the back, brushing his teeth. All of this has been edited out. Anton brushing his teeth because he's preparing to put his pajamas on or however he sleep. This is the thing. They had been drinking. So a lot of times, depending on how much you had to drink, you probably not thinking correctly. Anton is in the back brushing his.
It should be fine.
Look at that. All of this has been edited out of his video.
I think a lot of you guys are 1000% unable to be impartial on what you.
Now, I showed y'all this video already. None of this was there because it had been edited out.
Saw and or heard.
Big shit. I don't want to hear that shit, nigga.
Darlene.
What y'all didn't notice, he had the white shirt on. He took the white shirt off. Nigga went in the restroom, started brushing his teeth, walking around. He want to be seen. It's like he want to be seen that he's in this moment with her. You go throw your clothes on the bed, them drawers.
This is weird because let me just tell y'all why this shit is so weird. Anton don't give a F-U-C-K. The only reason that he went back and edited this video is because Micca reached out to him. This video has been edited.
He throw his drawers on the bed and whatever, his little pajama shorts or some shit, just to pick it up on camera. He winding down, about to go jump in the shower.
He takes his clothes off. Exactly. Dude finna go jump in the shower. How in the hell are you taking a shower with some lady in the room unless you ain't already hit it? You done hit that before because you feel already comfortable. I gotta change I was trying to get this girl some grace, but you know, girl, you out here bad. You got your hardworking husband out here looking like a fool. You know, if this was a woman saying her man cheated, oh boy, you know, it would be a whole problem. But this is a hoe out here being a hoe.
As Anton's representation.
Thank you.
We want to say that we went to the 5150 program to have an educated conversation. The conversation.
Now, what you guys, you're good. So pay attention. I'm not even gonna tell you. It's gonna get interesting.
It took a left turn, and we decided to use our judgment. And
And let me say this also,
sir.
Let me say this also.
What?
And let me say this also,
sir.
Let me say this also. Micca stayed in pocket. She followed my lead. She ain't do.
Micca stayed in pocket. She followed my lead. My lead. What?
None of that. She ain't tripped. She just said, "Yo, I'm rolling with you," and that's the end of the conversation.
Look at how the people on the damn panel. Look how they looking. Look at Molly or whatever her name is. These people are like, what the fuck?
And she ain't say one word. She just kept it moving. That's how women are supposed to move. They're not supposed to do all of the extra.
Why does Molly look so uncomfortable?
Extra shit and all of that. You follow the lead of the person that you're with. That's a fact. You don't say nothing. You don't get out of pocket. You don't do none of that.
Look how uncomfortable Molly is looking. You know, the eyes and, you know, how a person moves tells it all. Why does Molly look so disturbed?
Up in the middle. Move with the person that you move with. That's it.
And look,
After this,
look at that little look away that Molly did. Y'all have been telling me that he, allegedly messed with her too. That look that she gave was a look of disgust. She kind of looked away. You saw it all in her face.
The stream ends. Antondaniels eventually go jump on somebody else's stream and start talking about this.
Yeah, bro. I mean, it's a nice sweet.
Now, I think I may be just a little bit wrong here, because what I'm gathering now, and I'm going to correct it, is this part where she is, you're going to hear some noises in the background. I believe this is Micca in the shower.
Well, let me say this also. Shout out to my girl Micca.
You know what's interesting about that glaze? He looking directly at her. He ran. This is why I say when I say confession leak. He just shot it out Micca. As soon as she looked at it in that goddamn corner, I mean, she was still there.
Corey, let me tell you why I think Corey is a bitch, bro. Let me tell you why I really think he a bitch.
Okay, do you guys hear that noise? There's a noise that you guys hear, and we believe that is Micca in the shower. You're going to hear something else.
Let me tell you why I really think he a bitch. Let me tell you why I really think he a bitch.
Let me ask you a rhetorical question. Do you think that's a door opening or a door closing? Is it the room though, or is it the shower goddamn though? Is it the bathroom goddamn though?
Well, who the hell is it? Because this was after this. Now we're getting real late into the wee hours because he's jumped on somebody else's show.
We're gonna get to it. They gonna be like, this nigga house of hypocrites lame than a motherfucker. You can't whoop me, bitch. You can't whoop me, goddamn. But it's provocative. It gets the people going.
It wasn't because of the confrontation. It wasn't because of none of that. It's because that nigga tried to dirty Mac at the end.
Dirty Mac? This man is married. Dirty Mac Micca?
How you gonna dirty Mac a married woman and a married man?
What?
He tried to dirty Mac and tried to,
He tried to dirty Mac. You married, she married. What the hell is this Negro talking about?
I'm saying, the nigga know I'm married, nigga know I got shit going on. Luckily for me,
he married and got shit going on. Is Micca the shit he got going on?
I do what the fuck I want to do and I don't worry about that shit.
He does what the F he wants to do and he don't worry about it. Now that part is true.
Because I got control over my situation. But what if my chick wasn't familiar with the fact that I got a chick out here with me? That I got a chick out here with me? That I got a chick out here with me?
What's crazy about him gesturing that way, he gesturing towards the restroom Micca is in, taking a shower right now. Let me play some of the clips after this. Because I kept hearing somebody in the back room act like an echo, and it sounded like they was in a restroom. Who the fuck else can be in that restroom?
You know what I'm saying? She just so happened to be a person that signed to me. So the whole reason why I brought her there was to also mention her and get visibility for her so I can continue to try to blow up her platform. But Corey knew that.
This is where another lie come in. Corey only knew that 5 minutes before the show. The nigga told me personally, you tried to put her in position last minute, which is where the issue is arising to why you told her husband, or she may have told her husband something that was never confirmed. So when she didn't get on the show, it was a real issue in her real life. Because he said, I don't know that bitch. I told you.
And this part is obviously true. I did a video yesterday. I think it was yesterday, y'all. It'd be so many damn videos. I'm starting to forget. In that video, Anton admits, but he always admitted that Micca was not, like Corey didn't know she was coming, or maybe he knew she was coming, but he didn't give her permission to appear on his show. Okay. That was not something that he had given her, but Anton, thinking he can, flex his SpongeBob body, he big at the top and little at the bottom. And it just didn't work out. And maybe it did create a real problem in Micca's life, being that she was gone for 2 days.
You explain the bitch. But the nigga trying to sit up here and lie.
But see, Corey tried to throw salt in the game afterwards and tried to, you know what I'm saying? He was trying to like do some dirty shit. I don't fuck with niggas like that. These niggas keep talking about how real they are. They keep talking about all of that type of shit. I would never do that type of shit to a nigga.
Nigga, you did it to JR from the Lapeef Network. And you knew he had a woman. And you knew he was fucking the little bitches on the panel. You started your show. Was it Fight Club or After Hours? You started your show trying to siphon panelists, the same bitches he was fucking on. You was trying to get them hoes on your show. You started dirty macking. That's the real definition. You started dirty macking on Lapeef, stealing his audience, stealing his panelists. And then you start telling everybody he fucking all these bitches that you trying to get to your platform. You most definitely did this to a nigga before. These niggas act like
he ain't lying. Anton even stole, well, I shouldn't say stole, but he really took Lapeef's whole layout. If you go back and watch the Lapeef videos, the same sponsorship that Anton has with that whatever shit he be advertising, that is the same thing that they were doing on Lapeef. So Anton is full of shit.
Like the internet ain't real. These niggas acting like the internet ain't a PS2 memory card, nigga.
I would never try to ruin a nigga relationship. Now he can't ruin my relationship because, again, I'm doing whatever it is that I do and I don't have no secrets. The fact of the matter is, that's the lamest shit that a nigga can do is try to throw you under the bus, trying to expose you when a nigga get mad and that ain't even got nothing to do with the conversation. Nigga, corny. That's some corny shit, bro. That's some corny shit. When you losing an argument or you feeling some type of way and then you try to do some dirty macking type shit, y'all better watch these niggas that y'all looking up to. These niggas ain't OGs. These niggas is not real. They not OGs. You can look up in their eye and tell that these niggas is not real. They don't even move like real niggas. Real niggas don't do no shit like that. Ever. They never do no junk like that, bro. Shout out to Corey, bro.
It's been almost 2 years. You didn't introduce or make an effort to introduce Anton Daniels to your husband. You didn't tell him you was at the goddamn Detroit sitting courtside NBA game until after the.
Then she goes back and edits a picture. Okay. We're going to get back into this picture because a woman, first of all, this girl is lying. I really wanted to give her the benefit of the doubt, because I get it. It is hard out here. But girl, you are out here being a hoe. You out here being a hoe. This picture right here, where she's sitting up here lying, telling this interviewer that the picture was a pretty much honest picture, all while he's not knowing that she edited the damn photo.
Difference.
Hold on.
Yes.
And that person is also a male. All right. And we have a working relationship and it's the same exact type of picture.
But here's the disrespect. This is a married man that you are physically leaning into.
I'm not leaning into.
That to me,
I'm not leaning into.
To me, let me, and space there. Here's my perspective of it. There's a gap between it, but I'm looking at how you have a smile on your face. This is just my perspective. Your eyes look seductive. Just my perspective. And your arm is relaxed on his upper shoulder.
Correct.
And now this, again, he doesn't even know the real story. This right here is the real story. This is the real picture. Anton's hand around this woman's waist. She edited the damn picture, y'all. She edited the entire picture.
fact, you attempted to edit Anton Daniels' hand off your ass and present it to Talk Perspective. You at a hotel room with this nigga at 2 to 3 a.m. in the morning. You couldn't acknowledge the fact Anton was flirting with you on camera, which means you was being deceptive on his goddamn behavior. You have never talked about your husband ever online. And I'm not even.
Now listen, the people who run these panels and stuff or watch the panels, they all said the same thing. It's people that watch that damn panel show every night. They said Micca ain't never. And listen, when I see Micca and I have saw her, you know, just from doing research on Anton, I would never think that she was married. She does not carry herself like a married woman. A married woman wants people to know so that people can leave them the hell alone. Because if you know that I'm married, you know that I'm taken. Don't try to bullshit. Micca has never given that off. She has never given that off. Micca was gonna pound her way to wherever it was she was trying to go. And that's on facts.
I'm mad at you for not showing your family online. I can understand that. But to never talk about your husband, not even in a good light, that says a lot. Or maybe he just a fucked off nigga. And maybe everything you done is warranted. Because Anton's wife clearly don't give a fuck.
Anton's wife clearly don't give a. Y'all already know the rest of that. Now, what I want to jump into, let's jump into the rest of this Talk Perspective interview where she is trying to fight for her life and explain something that she really can't explain, because now that I know she edited that picture, I don't give her any grace for this interview. And all she was doing was, I believe, to further clout chase. Micca is a horrible individual. And if I was that man, I would divorce this hoe and move on with my life, because this is the type of woman that'll ruin a man's life. Now, we talk about men and how, you know, men can be fucked up, but we never talk about these fucked up hoes like her. She's going to ruin the life for her daughter, because you have a child that has grown up in the house with you and your husband, and you out here being a hoe. If this man needs to lead his hoe, she's out of order, totally out of order.
I would never imagine a married woman leaning on a business male partner that way. That to me is inappropriate. Okay. That's if you were my wife, okay, I would have a serious problem. My problem would be so serious, you would have to probably extinguish your contract with him. Okay. Just because, and I will also feel a little uncomfortable that this gentleman obviously did not either push you away or suggest that we shouldn't take this type of picture. I've never met your husband. I fly you out here once or twice. This is this may not be the first time. So which point was this? Not that it matters if it was the third time, the fourth time.
This is the second time.
The second time?
This is the second time I'm out there.
The second time you're out there. It don't matter if it was the 100th time, but what Orlando is saying, like, damn, girl, you felt so comfortable for a person that you really just met like this. She is selling coochie, okay? She is selling coochie for whatever she can get, for followers, for fame. This girl does not know how to put in work, and all she want to sell is that BBL body, because I believe she got a BBL. Y'all is crazy, because in the comments they were saying she got big arms. So you can't have big arms without having a body to match. So it is alleged that she went and got this BBL and she on this hooker tour. So Anton and Micca, late night hotel. They have edited stuff, or Anton has edited stuff out of the video, and he actually had made it unavailable. But I guess he thought about it, because Anton really don't give a damn. Anton only cares about coming on YouTube with more bullshit and more, shit that can rile everybody up so that they can run to his channel. If y'all go back and look at Anton 10 years ago, he was wearing a motherfucking wiener costume, looking like a complete idiot. So y'all let me know what y'all think. This is clearly proof that these people did not have any type of business relationship. It was some ass involved. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Don't forget to like the video. Go ahead and check out my boy House of Hypocrites. He did his thing on that video, and I will catch you guys in
Lakeysha Keysha, queen of the plot. Hit that bell, cause the tea don't stop.